there, welcome back to another pick a card reading. I hope you all are doing great. Thank you for joining me. So today's reading is how do they view you, okay? How do they perceive you at this moment or in general? And we have 3 groups for you to choose from today. Group 1, 2, and 3. If you do want to pause the video so you can take some time to choose your group, feel free, but I shall see you all in your readings. Hi, welcome to your reading if you have chosen the first group. The person on your mind, how do they view you? So we have the Page of Wands in reverse, the High Priestess upright, and the King of Swords in reverse. Okay, so they view you as losing passion for something in your life. This could be a person, this could be them, a goal. They view you as someone who doesn't gel with people who show a lot of like naive behavior, you know? Sorry about that, started choking. Okay, so they view you also as impulsive. This could be either in general or they feel that you're moving too fast with something specific. They also view you as not wanting to talk about something. They don't view you as stubborn though, but they do think that you are not taking action towards them or something else in your life. It's like they view you as not making as much as an effort anymore either. And they view you as not being up for fun. Either their perspective on, what fun is or just not at the moment. For others of you, there could be in general, depending. But yeah, they view you as always getting your own way, or they imagine you are like that. They could also think that you are spoiled or you like to be spoiled. And they view you as always tired as well, Or it could be at the moment you're tired about something. Yeah, so they view you also as someone they will have to be patient with, either right now or just in general. Or when it comes to something specific, like I have to be patient instead of, being forceful, pushing. But yeah, they think that you are taking your time with them. They see you also as being outspoken. They also think that you will give them bad news. Like say, for example, if you were to speak to them or if they were to reach out to you, that you would give them bad news in some regards, okay? Or maybe like you'll just tell them something that they're not wanting to hear. For some of you, it could be that they view you as not having much nice things to say to them. It could be about them or maybe someone else, but it doesn't feel like it's in general, like you walk around, just saying not nice things to people. It doesn't feel like that. But yeah, so for some of you here, they do view you as getting anxious quite a lot as well. They view you as reserved, maybe secretive, maybe a bit selective as well. But they do think that you are very funny, intelligent, but also deeply spiritual as well. And they also see you as having a lot of awareness. This could be in terms of your environment, like social awareness, aware of your surrounding, I don't know if this is referring to self-awareness. It could be if you kind of resonate with being very self-aware. Because for a lot of you, it doesn't really feel like they could view you, like they could view you as having very little self-awareness, okay? But only take that if it makes sense. But yeah, they also view you as very attractive, it feels like. They view you as hard to get. Maybe hard to get through to, maybe hard to communicate with. For some of you, maybe they view you as hard to understand as well. This could be in terms of why you do certain things, or like it could be related to the past, like why you've done certain things in the past. But yeah, they could find you. I don't know if confusing is the right word, but yeah, maybe hard to get, hard to understand for some of you here. But yeah, they see you as keeping a lot to yourself, also your feelings, keeping those to yourself as well. They could view you as being a mixture of both, you know, very masculine and feminine, and very creative as well. They do view you as hardworking. They definitely feel like you have a beautiful mixture of, you know, both masculine and feminine, you know, qualities and energy. They could see you as a bit controlling though, okay? And they view you as quite disciplined and structured as well. And for some of you here, they could view you as a bit negative at times, or just, you know, very serious look on your face. Or maybe you're in a position where you have to be quite serious. Like, say, for example, in terms of your responsibilities, you know, stuff like that. Do you have more from these cards? Okay, so we have mischievous. So for some of you here, let me see. So yeah, some of you here, they do view you as quite mischievous, maybe very like funny in your own way. For others of you, this could be like more of like a rebellious type of energy as well, okay? Do you have more? So we also have self-confident. So yeah, they could view you as quite confident in yourself, or in regards to your abilities, or something else that you are aware of. But yeah, they do view you as confident in yourself. We have resentful as well. I don't know, I can't really get just one message from this card. It's coming out either they could view you as resentful. I'm not really feeling that for a lot of you here though. It could be the other way around, and they view you as someone that they feel resentful towards, you know? And we also have predictable. So yeah, they do view you as quite structured. I don't know if predictable is the right word. For some of you, it could be, but yeah, they view you as quite structured. And it feels like structure as opposed to predictability, though, if I'm being honest. But you know, if it resonates, then feel free to take that message. Do you have any more from this card? For some of you, they view you as someone who finds them predictable, though. Do you have more from this card? So we have here, be your own best friend. So this person, they view you as a really good friend. someone that they like to be friendly with, and maybe they, want to remain on friendly terms with you as well. We have prosperous. So they could view you as quite successful, talented, very prosperous in some ways. And we also have way of faith. Let faith be your guide. Yeah, they do view you as someone who's deeply spiritual. They view you as someone who has a lot of faith in themselves, or the universe, your higher powers, or faith in terms of your future. And they definitely view you as someone who relies on their faith to guide them, to lead them. Okay, so we have here, I will do everything in my power to protect you. So they view you as quite protective. For some of you here, they could view you as someone they would, let me see. Nah, it's more so coming out as they view you as protective. Do you have more? For some of you here, they view you as vulnerable. So we also have I can't move on. So they definitely kind of feel like you don't move on from certain things easily, or you haven't moved on from something specific easily. So we also have selfless. So they also view you as very kind, generous, and selfless as well. So we also have they wouldn't understand. So for some of you here, they really do view you as misunderstood. Like they could feel like people have a lot of misconceptions about you as well. They do view you as someone they want to nurture, someone they want to get closer to physically, clarified by the devil card. So yeah, this could be in terms of physical intimacy. So please only take this if it resonates, but for some of you here, they could view you as someone they need to let go of, but please only take that if it makes sense for your situation. But it doesn't feel like they want to let go of you, but for some of you, it can maybe be letting go of something specific, like a certain topic, for example. But yeah, for some of you, it's coming out the opposite, where they kind of view you as being done with them. For some of you, it's like you've reached some sort of conclusion with them. And, this doesn't have to be like kind of wiping your hands of them for good. It could just be they view you as, say, for example, be done with being controlled, or, I don't know, going out a lot, for example. But yeah, they do view you as being done in some way, okay? So we also have his self-love. So this is coming out as this person viewing you as needing love right now. So we also have just friends. Yeah, so they view you both as maybe just friends, or you're kind of, in, I don't know if it comfortable position is the right word, but it's like you're in one phase and it's like you're just not moving on to the other phase. So whether it's just friendship or, you know, your relationship has just been the same for a minute. But yeah, that's how they kind of view you. For some of you, yeah, they could actually feel very comfortable with where you both are at right now. And not in like a bad way, like it's boring or anything like that. So we have here bitter. Yeah, so for some of you, they could actually view you as, you know, feeling a little bit bitter or salty towards them. It could be towards something else or someone else. And for some of you, they could just think you're a a bit upset, basically, with any maybe changes going on in your life or just at some type of discontentment that could be going on. It could be in terms of family for some of you here. But yeah, anyways, moving on. We also have here speechless. So for some of you here, they could view you as a bit shocking, like there's something about you that's a bit speechless, that makes people speechless. Do you have more from this card? And for some of you, they could view you as not speaking to them much or not at all or just as much lately. But yeah, that is all I have for this here group. I do hope it could make sense. I hope it could resonate, be helpful. But I'm wishing you all the best, okay? Please take care. Bye. Hi, welcome to your reading. If you have chosen the second group, then this reading is for you. So the person on your mind, how do they view you? So the sun upright, the star reversed, and wow, we have the Wheel of Fortune as well. Wow, okay. So how do they view you? They view you as quite optimistic and attractive, or someone that kind of makes them feel very optimistic. But they could also view you as a bit sad at the moment, or maybe underneath the surface, or, you know, maybe about your past, but they still feel like there is some type of sadness that lingers with you, you know. They feel like you stand out, whether it's your intention or not, you know, whether it's your hair, your personality, how you carry yourself, all of the above, I don't know, but there's definitely something about you that makes this person feel like you stand out, you know. They also see you as healthy or in good health, maybe looking fit, skin is glowing, you know. They believe that you are experiencing good luck right now and good fortune. And for most of you here, it feels like they are actually very happy for you, you know, and you make this person feel more positive about themselves as well, about life in general. They also view you as very honest too. They view you as a lot of fun, or they view you as someone they can have a lot of fun with, someone they could potentially have a lot of fun with. They could view you as, you know, celebrating right now or kind of having a lot of fun experiences right now. Yeah, they also see you as quite confident. They think that you're open-minded, an open book for some of you, very expressive as well. They also view you as celebrating something significant right now as well for yourself. And they could actually have been upset that they couldn't celebrate with you for some of you here. But they, altogether, they view you as very exciting. For some, they could view you as making them wait, and they think of you as someone who makes them both happy and sad right now. It feels like this person, they miss you, or they miss a certain aspect of your relationship, your connection, or they kind of just feel that they are, or they did miss out on an opportunity with you. They feel like you are ignoring the good in a situation, and perhaps focusing on the negative for some of you here. I mean, it could be in terms of your connection to this person, it could be about something else as well. So this person, they also think that you are wanting some consistency from them as well. They could view you as bored of them for some, maybe potential to get bored of them. But at the same time, they view you as someone they're quite compatible with. And they also kind of view you as someone people put on a pedestal. It could be them, it could be other people. It feels like more so other people. But they do view you as very ambitious, and they feel like you're changing the game in some way. You're changing how they used to see you. And they also see you as needing positive change in your life. Maybe they feel like you are receiving it. Maybe they kind of feel like it's something that you need. Um, it actually does feel like they view you as experiencing or attracting a lot of great karma into your life as well. And for some of you here, they do view you as a bit chaotic, but also very fortunate right now. So how do they view you? We have serious. So for some of you here, they could view you as serious with them, or just serious at the moment. This feels like it could be referring to at the moment though. So we have imaginative. So yeah, they could also view you as really creative. And imaginative too. They could view you as very unique in terms of your imagination and your creativity, like the way you approach things, the way you put things together. So they also view you as someone they have to be discreet about. Like for some, they could view you as someone they need to keep a secret, or maybe they feel like they need to keep a secret from you. So we also have here strict. For some of you here, they view you as being too strict with yourself. Maybe too harsh on yourself as well. Yeah, they definitely feel like you need to be kinder to yourself for some reason. So we have here food eating. Be mindful of the thoughts that you are ingesting. So yeah, they could view you as aware. They could also feel like, or view you, sorry, as someone they want to take out for a meal, go on a date with. Do you have more from this card? No. Okay. So we have let yourself sparkle and shine. You are guided to be bold and show your bigger than life side to the world. So yeah, they view you as very bold. Someone, you know, again, that stands out. Do you have more from this card? Like there's something that's always like polished and new about you. Like something shiny, okay? But yeah, let's see what else. Do you have more from this card though? Okay. And we also have union of love, okay. So yeah, they view you as someone they want to connect deeper to, deeper with. And for some of you, they do want a union with you as well. They could want a reunion depending on, you know, where you're at with this person. But they do view you as someone they want to nurture or someone they want to give and share their love with as well. Do you have more from this card? Okay. So we have let's piss off the neighbors, don't hold back. So yeah, they view you as someone who doesn't hold back or doesn't hold back very often. So for some of you here, they could view you as making excuses, or they could view you as someone they, you know, feel like would make a lot of excuses in some way. So we also have you are so strong, but you don't have to do this alone. So this is actually coming out as this person viewing you as someone they need to be strong for. So they also view you as someone they need to keep trying with, you know, and if they keep practicing, then, you know, maybe it will end up perfect, you know. Yeah, but they do view you as someone they want to be consistent with, or someone who needs consistency. We also have, I don't think this is going to work out. So for some of you here, this person, they do view you as someone who won't be able to stay in their life for a long period of time. And this does feel like it's, you know, in regards to, you know, external circumstances as opposed to, I can't really see a future with you. But for some of you here, it really does feel like they view you as someone. It's like certain things are inevitably going to get in the way and it's going to cut a connection or relationship, whatever it is that you have with them, short, you know? Is this something else? For others of you, it could be, maybe in reference to like a plan. Like, say, for example, you had a plan to resolve something, you had a plan to move on, or, a plan to go out somewhere. They view you, or they, kind of feel like the plan won't work out, or, yeah, it won't come into fruition, okay? So we also have here, you inspire me. So this person, they do view you as an inspiration, but for other people, they feel like other people are inspired by you. So we also have, I want you to trust me enough to let your guard down around me. So yeah, they could view you as guarded as well. Maybe not trusting easily. We also have, I'm so used to flying solo. So for some of you here, this person views you as someone that they would have to make a lot of adjustments for. Okay, so only take this if it resonates, but for some of you, this could be more on the literal side, where they view you as traveling soon, or they feel like you will travel away from them at some point, or maybe you travel a lot by yourself. So we also have instant connection. Yeah, they view you as someone they have had an instant connection with. They view you as someone they're very passionate about, someone they care about a lot. And finally, we have let me feed you. So we also have food eating here. So for some of you here, they really do. They either want to cook for you, maybe take you out to eat, maybe order some food with you, let's get a munch. But it does feel like they want to feed you in some way, or take you out. Do you have more from this card? And for some of you here, they could view you as either a great cook or someone they imagine would be a, amazing cook. Do you have more from this card? Okay, so that is all I have for those of you who chose this here reading. I do hope it could resonate and make sense for you, be helpful, but I'm wishing you all the best, okay? Take care. Hello, welcome to your reading if you have chosen the third group. Okay, so the person on your mind, how do they view you at the moment or at this time? We also have, so we have the Emperor upright, the Seven of Wands upright, and the King of Cups in reverse. So they view you as quite stable. They view you as quite serious as well, maybe in general or at the moment. They could think that you are a bit moody as well. Whatever the connection you have with them, they either like being committed to you, connected to you, or they would like to be, you're someone they would like to be connected to. They view you as mature, as structured as well. They do see you as down to earth, and for some of you, this could be like traditional as well. They think of you as very put together and controlling in some ways, whether this be controlling of yourself or the things and the people around you. But yes, they also view you as quite successful and strict as well. They think that you stand up for them though, and For some, they think that you could be, jealous of them. Maybe depending on who this is, it could be in a playful way as well. For some of you, it could be the other way around, and they view you as someone either they are jealous of or people are. But they do view you as guarded, maybe a bit defensive even, and they could feel like you have a few enemies, or they view you as having a few enemies in your life. And they could view you as aggressive as well and in control, maybe quite assertive. But they also get this feeling, or they, view you as being a bit frustrated right now. This could be about something in particular. Maybe, they kind of feel like you are facing some disappointments as well. But they do see you as sticking to your guns about something as well. They think that you are quite passionate, fiery as well, very emotional. But they could view you as not very affectionate. And I don't know if this is in general or just when it comes to them, or just, maybe at this moment in time. And for some, they do view you as like masculine, or taking on a masculine role, or taking a masculine approach to certain things. But they do view you as quite powerful, as having maybe very strong energy, very strong character for some of you guys. But it doesn't feel like it's in an overbearing way. And for some of you here, they could view you as not taking care of yourself right now. And they could also view you as having emotional outbursts as well at the moment, or they kind of view you as someone who's prone to having that. They do think that you are withdrawn, and this could be in general or just at the moment, or with them. And they also view you as not loyal in some way. For some of you, maybe they feel like they can't fully trust you yet. But this person, they could also think that they manipulated you in some way. For some of you, if you're like a bit outspoken in some ways, this could be a reason why they don't fully trust you, or they feel hesitant. Like maybe they feel like you would let some of their secrets slip or something like that. Especially if any of you are like, talk a lot, stuff like that. Not in a bad way or anything. But yeah. But yeah, it feels like some of you, they could feel like you would let some of their secrets slip. So we have sensitive, yeah, okay. So yeah, they could view you as sensitive, emotional, but this also feels like they view you as someone that makes them quite emotional as well, makes them feel sensitive. And for some of you here, they could view you as someone they need to be vulnerable with, or more vulnerable with. So we have extroverted. Yeah, so they could view you as quite extroverted, outgoing, or maybe loud in some way. We also have simply genuine. So for some of you here, this person could also view you as quite genuine in a honesty kind of way. In other ways too, but especially honesty. We also have fearless. Nice. So they also view you as quite fearless too. brave, rebellious too. So yeah, we also have house home. They definitely view you as very stable. So they either view you as comforting or someone they feel comforted around. That's basically the same thing. For some of you here, they could view you as living comfortably as well. We also have self-confidence through God confidence. Believe in yourself by believing God is working through you. So they definitely view you as someone who believes in yourself. Maybe they feel like you believe in, your morals or a goal, that you may have, or a passion that you may have. But yeah, they definitely view you as someone who has confidence in yourself, in your abilities, to maybe get things done or in terms of your responsibilities. But yeah. So they could also view you as quite blessed and, divinely protected as well. So we also have here dawn of love. Love is rising on the horizon of your life. Depending on where you're at with this person and who they are to you, they feel like you could meet someone new in terms of your love life. But they do feel like love is, somewhere in your near future. So we also have wild thoughts. For some of you, they could view you as someone who has a lot of wild thoughts, ideas. For others of you, though, they could just view you as being kind of wild, maybe when you're speaking at times. Do you have more from this card? For some of you here, they could feel like they could view you as having sexy thoughts about them. We also have, I waited too long to see your worth, and now the joke's on me. So for some of you here, they do view you as someone they're not able to kind of get close to anymore or right now. Yeah, and they definitely could feel like they missed an opportunity with you. They could feel like they waited too long and now they're feeling the consequences of that. That could be why they're feeling sensitive in regards to you or feeling a bit upset. Okay, so we have back that ass up. How do they view you? So they could view you as having a very nice ass area. They also like the way you move, or they find it very attractive the way you walk, the way you move. Okay, so how do they view you? So they definitely view you as very attractive, okay? Someone they have a lot of wild thoughts about, okay? So we also have you were better than I was ready for. Yeah, so they definitely view you as someone they missed out on an opportunity with, someone that, yeah, someone that they wasn't ready for at the time. So it definitely feels like they have some regrets in regards to you. It's not just physical, this is spiritual. So they definitely view you as having some type of spiritual connection with them, clarified by the Judgment card. So yeah, they could feel uh not only a physical attraction towards you. So yeah, this person, they definitely view you as someone they were wrong about, and maybe they did something wrong or they took the wrong approach, but it definitely feels like they have some remorse, you know? For some of you here, like they view you as someone they should have protected, you know? Yeah, they feel like they judged you unfairly, they feel like they judged you wrongly. Do you have more from this card? So we also have shadow work. So they could view you as working on yourself. For some of you, they view you as maybe having like being a bit dark, maybe your sense of humor or something else about you. But yeah, they also view you as healing though as well. So we also have it's a problem. So I feel like the problem is like they view you. No, it feels like, how do I put this? It feels like they miss you and they feel like they have these feelings for you, but for some reason it's a problem, you know, like whether it's distance or I don't know, okay. But yeah, for some reason they do view their feelings for you as a problem. And finally, we have you are so damn beautiful. So yeah, they view you as very beautiful, very attractive, very handsome, you know. But yeah, that is all I have for this here group. I do hope it could resonate. I do hope it can make sense and be helpful. But I'm wishing you all the best. Okay, please take care.